Hello everyone, fantastic. So I am live. What I want to talk about today is there are I created 6 points for you. Okay, I think these 6 ideas can help you to get over the Christmas without putting weight on. Because I know that there will be lots of opportunities to go out and have drink, and you don't want to put weight on because you want to look great in your clothes for in Christmas parties. So, and some of you, if you follow this, you might even lose weight. So the first thing is you have to remind yourself what your ambition is, okay? What your goal is. I hope you see it, what your desire is, okay? It is important because you need to mentally connect with that, and you need to know what you really want and why, and you need to connect with that emotionally. You need to know why is it important for you maybe to look great on the party you're going to, because maybe you bought a new dress and it's important to look good and feel good because maybe you fed up that last year it didn't work for you, so this is the time, now do it properly. Okay, so make sure that you emotionally connect with your goal. You know what you want to achieve, and remind yourself daily that why you're doing it. The first thing in the morning, spend 30 seconds and remind yourself what you want to achieve and why. Okay, so you've got the clear vision for the day, what you're going to do. Second thing is priority, focus. Okay, you need to focus on what you want, because if you don't focus, if you don't prioritize it, then you will fail. And it's probably happened to you before. It's happened to me, it's happened to many people. So when I say focus, is that you need to know exactly what you're going to eat, when you're going to eat, when you're going to exercise, what extra activity you will be doing. But also, I know it might sound as common sense, but as I mentioned many times before, common sense is not always common practice. So that's why we need to remind yourself every day what you want to achieve and why is important. And also you need to know exactly what steps you're going to take. Okay, not only the planning, but also you want to know if there is, maybe you go to the office, you work in office, and someone comes with a sweet and say, come on, it's Christmas, have a sweet. So you need to know exactly what you're going to answer. You need to know straight away without thinking, because once you start thinking, you'll be like, oh, maybe I can do one today. But you know what it leads? It breaks here. It breaks your mind here. You start to think like, oh, it doesn't matter now because I failed already. And you start picking on it more and more and more. So what you need to do is you have to have prepared what you're going to say. So no, thank you. Okay. So that's the second step. Okay. The third step, effort, do the work. If you just plan it, prepare it, but you don't take the action, that means you don't attend the session because you don't prioritize it. You skip one session, you skip one meal because you didn't have time to prepare. Now, what is I didn't have the time to prepare? There is always time. We just create time. The time is not waiting for us. We're creating the time. Okay, so if you don't create the time, then you miss and you eat something bad. And again, if you eat one bad thing, the one bad thing doesn't matter really. But what matters is that if you do it once, you probably more likely you do it second time and again. So really, you need to be strict. You need to be focused. Okay, and do the work. So do the workout, do the preparation. Don't miss. Okay. So step number 4 will be, you need to change the attitude. Okay, maybe you don't, maybe you've got great attitude, but some of the other people, or we are surrounded with people who's got really, their attitude is too critical, cynic, they don't believe that they can do it, they see everything very dark, and unfortunately, we need to change the attitude. If you want change, you need to change in your head, in your mind. And then that will help you to change your habits, So that's important thing to do. Okay, so change the attitude you've got towards believe that you can achieve it, you can do it. You just need to follow it. Believe that you can say no to extra drink or extra sugar, extra cake at the office when someone offering. Okay, be positive. Find something what excites you to do during the day. So when you get up in the morning, another thing could be like, hey, what can I be excited about? I mentioned that probably before, one of the steps. I do it as my regular practice. When I'm having shower in the morning, I always think, okay, what can I be excited about today? And believe me, there are some days I'm not. And I'm like, okay, what can I be excited? What can I create? Who can I surprise with something? And we can laugh, And then suddenly when you start thinking that like that, your brain creates something. So you ask your brain, hey, what can I be excited about it? And your brain give you answer, or you can create something. And that excitement about that, it just pick your mood up and your day is much better, much easier, okay? So, environment is number 5, okay? Environment. What I mean by environment, try to be surrounded with environment which is more positive environment, with people who's got similar or same goals to yours, people who want to be healthy, people who want to be successful and have enjoyment and be active. People who will kind of, when you look at them, you'll be like, yeah, I want to be like them because they're dealing with the situation that greatly. I want to be like that. Rather than to be, you don't want to be with people who complain all the time. I mean, it's great to help someone, but then if you give the advice and it's draining you because you do it all the time and you see the person don't take action or don't change anything. So try to, change the environment, be with people who like to give, so that you will give as well. When you give, you get happy. So helping people and giving people makes you happy, makes you feel good. So that's number 5. And step number 6, social reward. Okay, so I'm not saying that, especially now when it's Christmas, yeah, when you really have goal, let's say in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, you really want to either stay the way you are over the Christmas or you want to lose some weight. Well, after 6 weeks, reward yourself because you work well and you manage to achieve your goal. It doesn't have to be necessarily only the weight loss. It can be that you can run 5 miles under 10 minutes or any goal you've got, okay? Or even walking 10 miles every weekend, or whatever your goal is, you pick it up. And then once you achieve it, celebrate with your friends your achievement. And you can use it, connect it together with some, let's say, Christmas parties, with your family, with your friends, or at work. So celebrate. It's absolutely fine to celebrate time to time your winning, little winning. It helps you. That's when people fail, if they don't celebrate what they've done well. Okay, so that's the 6 steps which will help you. If you apply them, that's the main thing. If you apply them, it will help you to get through this Christmas season without putting weight on.